Turning to our streets, our stories, a new program is promising to keep dangerous drivers off our roads, plus save you thousands of dollars. RTV6's Brad Forstall has more on the unique plan to send DUI suspects straight to firefighters.
In Hancock County, DUI suspects are taken to the hospital for a blood draw if consent to a chemical test is refused. That cost, along with some salaries, is part of the prosecutor's diversion fund. Upon taking office in the beginning of this year, prosecutor Brent Eaton quickly realized that budget was shrinking.
The diversion fund, which had been at $180,000 in 2012, was going to be closer to about $60,000 at the beginning of 2015.
On top of that, testing costs have risen sharply in the last 4 years. The average cost per test in 2011 was just over $77. Last year, the county paid an average of $218, almost 3 times more.
I think that every public official has an obligation to do everything we can to try to be responsible with the budgets that we have. I mean, at the end of the day, the money that we have and that funds us largely comes from somebody else's paycheck.
In a cooperative agreement between the Greenfield Fire Chief, the Police Chief, and the County Sheriff, that test is now being streamlined. Paramedics from local firehouses will now administer the test from the police station and the county jail. The prosecutor estimates a savings of $80,000 to $100,000 in the next 4 years.
And it's more secure too. I mean, you're taking somebody that's suspicious, that you suspect is intoxicated or driving while intoxicated or whatever, taking them to the lab, past other people at the hospital.
The process will also decrease the amount of time that law enforcement will spend away from the streets. Brad Forstall, RTV6.
Eaton plans to implement the process in early March after some additional training. We looked into it, and the procedure is already in place in several other Indiana counties.